Good afternoon. Welcome to this episode of The Flavor of Crossville. I hope everybody had a fabulous Thanksgiving, and I'm really excited about this week's guest because a lot of you know I grew up with in the background of beauty salon and boutique in South Florida. My mother had one for years, and I've been kind of ruined by that. But there is a great need in this area, and I'm so thrilled that we found somebody that fills that. So I'd like to welcome Brittanie Yort to this Flavor of Crossville. Hi, Brittanie. How you doing?
Hi, Gina. I'm doing really good today.
Good.
Had a really good morning, and everything's setting off pretty good. So
that's right. The weather's been great, and so Brittanie has a fabulous salon called Comb to You Mobile Salon. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, so my salon, like Gina said, is mobile. I do not, a lot of people have done like campers and gutted things out and done things that way. Mine is a little bit more intimate, detailed. What I do is I bring the whole salon into my car or van or SUV, and I bring my shampoo bowl. I have a portable shampoo bowl, and I have a portable station. I also bring a chair. Anything that goes into the salon that you would normally have, I have as well. I do color cuts, pedicures, manicures, facials. I do everything, basically. A couple of the things that I do have out with me today, so I can kind of show you a little bit. This is my station. You can see. And so this little guy, he pops out, and you'll see all of my things in there come out as well. And then I've also got, a lot of people are interested in how do I shampoo people's hair. I have a shampoo bowl that actually, it has a waist bin. And I also have a attachment that goes with it that latches onto the sink. So my sprayer, it's a sprayer. I'm able to spray people's hair with it and clean their hair. I also offer a haircut as well that some people just get like a regular haircut and whatever, but I like to spice things up a little bit. So what I offer is my Comb to You haircut. And what that entails is I have a steam towel, and I also do a scalp massage with the shampoo and conditioning. And then they also get a massage with a handheld massager, which I don't have with me right this instant, but it is very nice. It's a good treat, and a lot of people like it. So
I actually you went out to my events coordinators, her mother, she has kind of dementia, so she's kind of a shut-in. I have heard nothing but raving reviews about what a fabulous job you did, and the haircuts look incredible. You scored an 11 on a 1 to 10, so you knocked it out of the park. Nice. So what made you come up with this idea?
Well, when I first started doing hair, well, first, let me say, I do have a love for people. And my very first client that I ever did in her home, she couldn't get around because she was blind. And as much as this is a luxury kind of thing to have, is what I like to look at it as, because I try to make it as comfortable as possible. And, you know, people love to have their own space. But she was blind and she couldn't get out, and she couldn't, you know, and this was 15 years ago when I first started this. And I just really loved the connection that you have with people. A lot of times we have such busy lives and we can't get anywhere, and it's just so inconvenient. So this I found to be very convenient and rewarding. So that's where I started out with the idea, was from a friend. And so from then on, it just kind of, you know, years later, I got a little bit more acquainted in the industry, and I decided when the pandemic hit, this was something that I wanted to do.
Awesome. So how long have you been in Crossville?
I've been here about 6 months now.
Okay. So you actually did this, and you came from Illinois, I understand.
Yes. Yep.
So how did you find Crossville?
Okay, so it's kind of funny, and I'm going to try and make a long story short. we ended up, my uncle lives in Tennessee, and my parents would like to retire in Tennessee. And so we were in the process of moving, and we didn't want to live in Illinois anymore. Just our thoughts and ideas just didn't line up with Illinois anymore. So we ended up getting a fifth wheel, and we sold our house, sold our things, everything. We just got rid of everything. And we wanted to start over and kind of cruise the country a little bit. And we thought, why not start in Tennessee since they want to retire there? So we started out with a few towns. Some of them were too big, or, just wasn't what we were looking for, whatever. We just kind of went on down the line, and we landed in Crossville. We just really like the people. Everybody is so friendly and inviting and helpful, and I don't know, we just kind of fell in love with its charm. There's definitely some kind of I don't know what you want to call it, aura, bubble, something, but it's definitely a very blessed place. And we thought, well, we were led here, so this is where we landed, and we really like it.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here. I too am a transplant, but I've been here 25 years. So, and the town has changed tremendously since I've been here. But I could see how you could feel a calling here. Fairfield Glade is, big retirement community. And, a lot of people age here and they don't have family here. They came here to retire, they enjoy it. But as they age, and it gets harder for them to get out. And I have a lot of clients that, are shut-ins, or they're looking, or they've fallen, or they can't, and they can't drive. So this is a really much needed service that I could see you could do very well here. So tell me about your family.
So I grew up for the most part in Illinois. My family traveled a lot, which probably why it came easy for me to just pick up and go. The reason that they traveled was because they were both in the military. My dad for 10 and my mom for 4 years.
Wow.
A little bit about, I've got a brother and I've got a sister. They're both my younger siblings. All of my, I have, let's see, 4 nephews and 1 niece. We just now have a girl. I have 2 boys, and they're 3 and 7. So that was a really awesome surprise when we were going to have a grandbaby and niece for me. So that was nice. We liked Illinois. Illinois, the climate is it's a little colder than here, obviously.
Yeah.
A lot colder.
A lot more expensive too.
Yeah. And we got back from Thanksgiving, and it was quite the change. It was nice. I think it was I want to say it was probably like 30 degrees up there on Thanksgiving. And then we come back down here and you're hitting your 50s again. And it's nice. I'm like, oh, this is great. Good change.
So,
but that's a little bit about my family. Yeah.
And I understand your husband's a carpenter. Does he freelance, or is he working with somebody, or?
Yes, he freelances. Yep. And he's been working on a couple of houses. He does remodeling and repairs. He's been doing really good there.
We'll have to host him on one, because I get calls for that all the time. So we'll have to host that. So, okay. So tell me, how does somebody get a hold of you if they would like to give you a try?
Okay. So I do have a website, and it is Comb, COMB, the number 2, and then YOU, comb2you.com. And on there, they could click the booking link there, and I am linked up with Square.
Okay.
So it'll show all of my prices and all of my services as soon as they
Excellent.
click. And then on Facebook, I also have the Comb to You Mobile Salon Facebook page that they could look onto as well.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
Well, and then there's the phone number they can always call too.
And that is
217-419-2424.
Okay. We're going to post all that with the video. So I have to tell you, I saw what the steam the steam towel does to your face. One of the agents one of the ladies that you visited, I saw her a couple days after you did it, but it really rejuvenated her face. It took out wrinkles. It, just, she looked younger. I didn't know that a steam cloth could do such a thing, but I was very impressed.
Yeah. Well, it's really when you're getting your hair shampooed along with it, because I do shampoo along with it, just having that extra, what I use on it is a Paul Mitchell skin and hair lotion, and you can put that on the towels. But what I really like, and I'm going to go ahead and make a plug here because I really enjoy Buff City soap. I started using the detergent, their tea tree detergent that they make, and a lot of people just love the way it smells, and they ask me quite a bit, why does it smell so good? Well, Buff City soap, in Cookville, very good. That's a new find of mine, so I've been using their
awesome.
Okay,
well, that's good to know. That helps us know all the good locals that we have out here. That's why we do this, is to give everybody an opportunity to see. We have a lot of great talent, a lot of great opportunity, but you don't really know where to look, and you see things online and everything. But it was really neat to have a person. I'm really glad that you took time out of your day to come out and speak with us. What are your hours? I mean, obviously, since you're mobile, you're flexible, but you got boys. So what are your hours?
So typically I try to, between me and my husband, since we both are pretty flexible with our schedules, there's times where I have to go pick up my kids from school. Okay. I'm still a mom. I still have to do my mom things, mom duties. But typically, unless he's not available, which he usually is sometimes, I schedule from 10 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. And I am looking to hire sometime in the end of January. So
I was going to ask about that. So is it just you, or if you had some others that were coming on?
It's just me for now. I did quite a bit in Illinois and had a little bit of help in Illinois, but yeah, I haven't actually hired anybody. So we're going to look into that because it is starting to take off pretty well. So.
Oh, I bet it will. I bet it will. You'll be very busy in Fairfield. That, and probably Tansy as well. But so do you just service Crossville or bigger areas, or?
So I just service Crossville right now. And typically what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start zoning. So then that way it's not too far of a trip for either stylist or for anybody else. And what I do is I do free delivery for up to 15 miles. And then after that, it's like $1 per mile. But we're going to try and expand this so that it's a little bit more versatile towards the budget.
Yeah, because we're such a big county, so that's hard. So 15 miles from what location?
So I'm in Fairfield Glade. So that's where.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to, we're going to be actually, one of our baskets, we give away a basket a month, and one of our baskets will include one of your deluxe packages. So I'm very excited about that, and I hope I win it. But
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Because you know what? It's not just shut-ins. I know a lot of agents. We work so many hours and we never get out, and so I don't get time to do my hair or nails like I would like to.
Yeah. I do office. I do office visits on site. I do weddings. I do all sort of parties, all sorts of things like that. Oh yes. So it's not just for, it's for everybody. It's for everybody. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, that is very exciting. I look forward to meeting you in person and experiencing it firsthand. Thank you so much for coming out here, talking to us, sharing your incredible opportunity for Crossville, because this is one that is very much needed. And I'm thrilled that we have somebody of your talent and your stature to come out and bring it. So welcome to Crossville. Thank you for your time. And I look forward to seeing you in the future.
All right. Thank you, Gina. Me too.
Have a great one.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.